We finally got it revealed, that's right, Okita Souji's Valkyrie after close to 9 months of this fight occurring. We also have Susanoo's Schizo arc. Bro is using the invisible sword, or maybe even the swordless style like Masashi Miyamoto from Baki. Not gonna lie, mad that energy. We also have a few other things to go over, which includes whether or not this fight is going to end this month. That's right, Record of Ragnarok round 10 may still be going. Sit back and enjoy. As a quick reminder, in the previous chapter we got Okita's flashback where we see him actually fuse completely with his inner demon, resulting in a major change. His previously shown red glowing eyes are now blue, with a blue aura covering all of Okita's body, at least that's what it seems like, with it also being implied that fusing with said demon or allowing the demon within him fully will indeed result in Okita's death once again, hinting towards the possibility that this fight could be a draw, or if Okita does win, he will no longer be in the story due to this demon potentially. However, now we have Record of Ragnarok chapter 93 and potentially chapter 94 as well, a double chapter. Time to go over everything here on the Mysterious Weeb YouTube channel. So for his Valkyrie, as you see here, design wise it's okay. Ability wise, of course, we don't currently know specifics. Some of the leakers have claimed along the lines that the Valkyrie is allowing Okita to go full power. This may relate to the combined power of Okita and his demon somewhat. Pretty much full power, full potential Okita being unlocked. However, most of the leakers aren't very reliable, as we know they've been claiming the fight is ending for the last few months when in fact it hasn't. So take this aspect with a grain of salt. I personally think it has something to do with the circulation of blood Okita's utilizing for his increased speed, his main ability, or it could be his sword, as in this panel here we do see the Valkyrie holding onto Okita's hand, which is connected to his blade, so it could be that. However, the fact that we finally got it revealed, finally, we've been waiting and I've been mentioning it in every video for the last like 4 months at this point about where the Valkyrie is, questioning what its ability could be, so it looks like we're finally getting it in this chapter. About time. Now after that, once we get the Valkyrie revealed and probably some information about it, we have Okita going for his next attack, a named one, and absolutely badass. Probably the first attack since the combined power with his demon, and this is definitely going to be very dangerous. Some type of bird in the background, crazy aura, you love to see it. However, the remaining leaked panels does leave us questioning what Susanoo is actually up to. We have a shocked or stunned panel of Okita with him bleeding from his eye or face still, with us getting this panel which seems like it's either a aura based sword or an invisible sword, which I believe is the more likely option considering this panel we also got Susanoo going for an attack, acting like he has a blade in his hand but clearly he doesn't, meaning he has evolved past the need of using a weapon. He has now the swordless style, potentially similar to Masashi from Baki and how he was betrayed, or maybe Susanoo has some other type of ability. I still would like some version of a transformation for Susanoo considering he is a god, and a lot of the gods so far do technically have some type of transformation or evolution they enter in the final stages. Perhaps the invisible sword is Susanoo's version of this, but I do hope there's some other aspect. And if I had to make my prediction on these panels we got here based on what it's actually showing, Okita goes for this crazy attack, which either results in Susanoo's blade getting destroyed, which would be absolutely wild and insanely impressive considering his weapon was the combined creation of humans and gods working together, with the blade in its previous form already being legendary in status, then evolved beyond that with god blacksmiths and the greatest human blacksmiths, a key aspect that makes Susanoo very different to all the other gods. That's what I think happened to his blade, or just got knocked away. Okita then thinks he's won, but then Susanoo takes his stance, acts like he still has a blade, which leaves Okita stunned, and then the fight continues. However, for the leaks, this is very little amount of panels, meaning there's much more, with, as I mentioned before, there being some claims that there's 2 chapters this month, meaning yes, it is possible we could be getting the ending as we get more panels revealed, which I do hope is the case, but I wouldn't say it's a guarantee by any means. Normally when the leaks come out for chapters, it's kinda the most spoily leaked panels. For example, the reveal of who a winner is when the chapter does have that included. Considering nothing hinting at the winner was revealed here, I'm guessing we're still gonna have to wait until the next month, which may be for the best considering they're fully diving into the fight itself. No flashbacks, no cutting away. However, still a lot of people part of the fandom are annoyed at the length of this fight and how much they're kinda drawing it out, alongside the Okita glaze Susanoo has been providing in every chapter, which is personally my biggest issue, as I pointed out in my previous videos, but hopefully he can redeem that either with pure mad-led energy with his schizo invisible no sword arc, or maybe some type of evolution or new ability we get to see. Now, outside of the main Ragnarok series, we have a little bit to talk about in regards to the Apocalypse of the Gods and the potential conclusion of Fight 1, Ra vs the Irish Mad Lad. The previous chapter concluded with Ra providing the biggest beating to someone we've ever seen in Ragnarok. Bro was not looking good and had a lot of people thinking that the fight was already over, but then we had the tree log he went out to fight with kinda skirt over to him and help him up, which according to some of the leakers here, no panels yet, just writing claims, is that Cuchulain's spear, his iconic weapon, is within this tree log. It is going to be revealed in this chapter 4, and that's going to have a big amp for him, which is going to be able to fight on par with Ra potentially, which is going to be pretty wild if that is the case. A lot of people want Ra to win, and I'm kinda on that side. The first few chapters had the Irish boy kinda portrayed as a protagonist, at least to a degree, so having any type of plot armor like that removed right at the start with him losing his fight against Ra would be good moving forward, and Ra has simply been absolutely badass. You guys cannot deny that. But I am excited for this fight to be a little bit closer, not just a one-sided beatdown like so far. We also have continuous chapters releasing for the Jack the Ripper spin-off. It is a little bit different compared to the main series and even the Lubu one, but still a good read that I recommend. And some have claimed that we'll be getting the reveal or return of Huang soon to the series. As we know, since he defeated Hades, he's been inside this healing chamber or whatever you want to call it. So him returning in the final moments of round 10 and then becoming a main commentator for the future rounds would be pretty sick. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Did you know if you become a member you can vote on some upcoming videos like these absolute mad lads, the current members? Consider doing that, and check out this other Record of Ragnarok video uploaded a few days ago going over wild stuff in the side manga and some of your Record of Ragnarok hot takes.